This is the Normal Nerds Podcast, where two very normal dudes talk about very nerdy stuff and whatever else we feel like talking about. I'm your host, Maxwell Cersei.
And I'm your host who thinks an undead warrior in techno suit armor is his next D&D character, Davis Bates.
This episode is our weekly anime review, so sit back, relax, and welcome to the Normal Nerd Podcast. All right, Davis.
Yo!
Another good anime week.
As always, dude, it's another, I'll always remember, I talk about it a lot in the podcast. I just remember the times when we were doing the anime review and it was such a chore for us because the anime sucked that we were watching.
Yes.
And everything we have right now is a freaking champ. Yeah. Good job, anime community, for writing the ship there. Because all the shit we have is great.
Mm-hmm. To the point where we should probably stop saying it because we've been saying it for
no, I refuse because those times were so dark.
I start like every episode with like another great anime.
It is it's great. It's always great.
I mean,
we were in such a dark dude. That time was so dark. It was so dark.
It was so
Shield
bad.
Hero was so bad. Attack on Titan was so bad.
Yeah, it was. It
was
really
a horrible time doing the anime reviews, and now we're here, and I'm just like, everything's great.
Yes. So we're going to hop right into it because we record this on Sundays and we care a lot about football. We just watched the Chiefs win, which is super annoying. NFC, America needs you to be a hero out there.
Seriously. Whoever, I don't even care who wins at Go Lions. Whoever wins that division, conference, destroy the Chiefs, please.
Yes.
I hate them so much.
I want to establish that this is a nerd podcast, but there's some of you that will watch football, so I'm just going to go on this rant real quick. I don't care when they score a touchdown. Travis Kelce scores a touchdown. They show Taylor Swift. That does not bother me.
No,
they do that like.
I prefer they did it with Jason Kelce every time, but still.
Yeah. Jason Kelce's man. They do that with a lot of players. They show like their moms or their dads or something like that. Whatever. Yes, Taylor Swift is annoying. It's more of the Swifties are annoying. Let's be real. They're a cult. We haven't talked about it on the podcast.
They are a cult.
Yeah, they're a cult. They're literally a cult.
Yeah, they're insane.
Anyways,
they're nuts.
That's not why I want the Chiefs to lose. I know it's a little caveat to like them being annoying is all the Swifties are like, oh, the Chiefs, blah, blah, blah. That's not why I want them to lose. Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, they're so annoying.
Yes.
They are, today.
And
really,
Andy Reid.
Andy Reid's not that annoying. He seems like he seems like a nice guy. So where Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, like if you watch you probably didn't see this because you were out. If you watch when they were walking out of the tunnel, it's like they are glad to be the heels. They are glad
they want
to
be the villains,
and they love it.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh, we didn't need a villain?
Yeah, we didn't need another villain. Tom Brady.
If the NFL is scripted, which it's not, but if it was, the best Super Bowl they could script for the season right now, and I would hate it, but I would root for them, would be Lions, Chiefs. Only because the only people, including NFC North fans, would be rooting for the Lions.
It'd be the heroes of the league versus the villains. Yeah. It would be so good. The 49ers have a better chance of winning, but still.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But I really want the Lions to win.
But I just want it's anybody but the Chiefs like that.
It really is.
Yeah.
Fuck the Chiefs. I hate that team. I hate that team so much. I hate their fans.
If the
I hate their coach.
If the Bears made it to the Super Bowl, then I'd be like, okay.
I hate that stupid drum they have in their stadium. I hate Arrowhead. Where the hell it's really called?
Arrowhead.
Acrisure? Really cool. No, it's not Acrisure.
Arrowhead's one of the I think it's really cool. It's one of the coolest stadiums. Their chant is awesome.
They still, it's called Arrowhead. They still ride a horse out there. They're racist. It's terrible.
You don't even believe that.
I don't care. I'll use anything against them.
Okay. Anyways, but that was our little take. So anyways, blah, blah, blah. Let's go talk about anime. We are here because we're the normal nerds. That was our normal part. Here comes our nerd part. We're going to start with the anime that I'm assuming we're always going to start with because it's amazing. Yep. Soul Leveling.
Let's go. Great episode. Every week, great episode. Mm-hmm. I like what they're doing with this a lot right now because this was, in essence, a slower episode, I'd say. I'm hoping this is what their version of a slow episode is because last episode was about him getting over a past trauma of getting killed, which, just brush it off, buddy. You're fine. Him getting killed, it was a lot of him doing that like inner monologue, like, can I do this? I don't know if I can do this, blah, blah, blah. But also, they're getting the early grinding out of the way right now.
I did like that.
By the end of the episode, he was already stronger than like a D rank hero.
Maybe even a B rank hero.
Probably, yeah, possibly, yeah. Like
he threw that sword at the end.
He said it was already so weak. It's like,
Dude, you chuck that thing.
The inner monologues of all the the lower level characters were like, we're not even making a dent in this thing.
Yeah. That one D-ranked one, I think it was a D-rank guy with the shield. He was just like, what? I think he was like the only one who actually really noticed that, like, what happened.
Because he's D-rank.
Yeah, which I really love. That just like low rank people are just
blind to the world. Yeah,
terrible at it. But yeah, that was sick. And I think you're totally right. I didn't even think about it until you just said it. Is like they're just getting the grinding out of the
way. They really are. Even the emotional grinding. Like now he's pretty much. I'm not gonna say he's totally over getting killed by the god thing, but like he's pretty over right now because he destroyed the snake in the best way possible.
That was super cool.
I wasn't even expecting that.
I did love though every time he like got scared though he'd be like, I mean, they're not scarier than that thing. And I was like, that is true.
That's a very good point. That thing
insta-killed
you. Or insta-killed your friends, people you know.
Yeah, didn't
coworkers.
Didn't insta-kill him. They just tortured him pretty much.
Yes. They showed they could insta-kill him, but wanted to play with him first.
But man, one thing about this is I'm like so friggin' interested at what is happening. Like I want to know. I wonder when they're going to tell us.
I don't know.
Next episode's title, I can't remember, but it seemed like something like we'd get more.
A deal or some shit. Something like that. Something like that. Yeah, pretty good deal.
Is it like Dungeon Crawler Carl? Like, where like it's like there's like a bunch of aliens watching this and they're like, what is it?
I'm still running on the video game idea. Like he's an NPC in a video game. I just think that.
Oh, like he's actually. Yeah, but once again, that implies that like that's what I'm trying to like. Not just.
I mean, yeah.
But it implies that there's like
another outside force. Yeah.
Another outside force, and it's like what?
I think that's it. I think that'd be cool. Why is there a video game based leveling system inside your world?
It is. Well, Dungeon Crawler Carl also had that too.
Yeah, we're arguing the same thing.
What you say? You think what it?
I think it's a video game played by an outside force.
Yeah, I'm saying it could be like a show though. Once again.
Oh, regardless. Yeah, okay, fair.
But
you know what? Potato.
But the only reason I think you would be more right is there's only one player character, so it's like, what are they just watching them play? Is he the only person they're watching? Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But the only thing I wouldn't like if it was a video game is actually, I wouldn't care if it was a video game. That'd be kind of cool. But it's just that all I can think of is that movie Guy or whatever with Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. I never saw that.
It's not good. Yeah, it's like one of those movies you're like, oh, this is pretty good. And they're like, oh, it's still going.
Oh, great.
It's still going. This movie is never ending.
Yeah. Ryan Reynolds, he has a few of those around again.
Yeah.
R.I.P.D. was like that.
I didn't see that one either, but it was like too long. Yeah.
It was fine.
I will say this. I just thought of this because you mentioned like veracity or something. I can't remember. Something with killing, the grinding. Something along those lines of like the killing and grinding. That's what I was. And the word veracity popped in my head because randomly, did you know this? This is a total has nothing to do with anime.
Okay.
Did you know this? In World War I, the Canadian soldiers were like the worst people.
Really?
They were awful.
They committed all the war crimes?
They committed mad war crimes. And they were seen as like the most ferocious. They had like vengeance against the Germans, even though like Europe, like England and France were like, hey man, like we actually got attacked and you guys are nuts. Like they would just kill like prisoners they had just because that they wouldn't take, like if anyone surrendered, they'd be like, nope, too bad, you're dead. Like they were like enthusiastic about like gas bombing people.
Brings an all new light to the term hate from Canada.
Isn't that so
that's
wild?
Nutty.
Yeah, I was like, I saw like a meme about it and I was like, okay, whatever, that's weird. And then like the comments were like, oh yeah, we pretty much made the Geneva Convention. And I was like, what are you talking about? I Googled it. I was like, yeah, they used to still like, you know how like in World War I there was like those peace like times like where like they would like, that actually happened more than just Christmas.
Yeah.
But like there were times where like they would be like, oh, what?
But Christmas is famous.
That one's the famous one. I didn't know that but there was one time where, like, it was Christmas time and German soldiers were like, oh, like, hey, stop for, like, Christmas, blah, blah, and they just shot him in the head. They, one time, like, I didn't realize, like...
What was in the maple syrup at the time?
Yeah,
like,
I didn't realize World War I also, like, the trench, like, it almost seems like, this is kind of wholesome, except for Canada. It's like, a lot of soldiers, like, didn't want to they didn't want to be there. Like, even the German ones, like, didn't want to be there.
Yeah, trench warfare blows.
Yeah, and, like, they would, like... constantly like be helpful towards each other like with food and stuff like,
I didn't know that.
They were trying to kill each other whatever, so like a lot of times German soldiers dealing with like Americans or French or English or something like that, they would expect like some like mutual understanding that they're both humans, I guess.
Yeah.
Even though Germany did the gas first and everything. Yeah. They're still awful, but like there was one time the Canadians, they threw ham over to like a bunch of Germans and they were like, oh yeah, please more. So then they threw grenades. They bought them in with ham, so more of them got together and then threw grenades at them.
What was Canada doing?
I have no idea.
That was not covered in my Canadian history class that I took in college.
You took one in college?
I took one in college.
And it was
that was never talked about.
Yeah.
What? That's insane. That's insane.
Like
really, you really gloss over that one, Canada.
They did things that, like, literally the rest of the Western Front was like, nah, dude, like, we're gonna not act like they were like, I'm sorry we're going on a total rant about this, but it's kind of interesting.
This is very interesting.
They would do night raids, which, like, a lot of Western Front did do them, but they didn't like them because they were super dangerous. You lost a lot of casualties and all this kind of stuff. They, like, loved doing them.
What?
They would paint themselves black, wear, like, thick gloves. They'd make, like, shivs. And they would night raid, like, the Germans and just, like, stab them all. Like, and then after a while, a lot of the Western Front countries stopped doing raids because they just weren't beneficial or something like that. And it was just dangerous and all this kind of stuff. And they were like, no, we like to do this.
We signed up for the raid.
We're
here for the raids.
They're like barbarians.
What on earth? What on earth? It's like, that didn't say it's blowing up all this, like, we know there's real bacon in the world and we're not allowed to have it. So we're just going to take our rage out right now. It's like, this is insanity.
The theory is, like, this is
why they're so nice. They got all their pent-up rage out in World War I.
The theory is, which, like, is most likely a lie. They all say, actually, it's very likely that it's a lie, is that, like, there was a story that a Canadian soldier was crucified by German soldiers on, like, the side of a barn, but it's, like, very likely that, like, it's pretty much, like, everyone's like, that didn't happen. But, like, because, like, they said,
the answer's like, oh, he did that. Yeah, we're getting him.
They said, like, the English and French soldiers were like, dude, why do you, like, we...
Yeah, our homes are not there anymore.
You're not even from here.
I know.
Yeah, it's wild. Just look it up. It's crazy. Anyways, so yeah, I know it's crazy, right?
That's nutty.
Look it up. Obviously, like, I'm glossing over some stuff, but, like, they were enthusiastic about killing. Like,
that's crazy.
Which is, like, not okay.
That's not. Yeah, that's a different take on Canada. That's for sure.
Yeah, but anyway, solo leveling was awesome. I know it's crazy.
It's just like, oh,
solo was awesome. I did not. There was, like, every anime you watch, when someone's, like, in, like, a fight, you're like, oh, okay, I know how they're gonna get out of this. Like, you know, Deku's gonna use some, like, crazy punch, or like, Naruto's gonna use Rasengan, or Kurama. When he was fighting that snake, I was like, I literally don't know.
He literally couldn't pierce he could not pierce the hide with his sword, like his broken sword. He could not do it. And, like, you know, we did the classic, it's like, oh, he's just gonna stab it in the eye or something. He'll hit it in you said the mouth, I said the eye. I was like, well, he'll hit it in the soft spot. No, he decided just to choke it to death almost. I think he broke its esophagus. He gave it a bear hug, and he was so strong. I just don't know why at that point, like, it was an effective move. It worked. It definitely worked. But if you're strong enough just to crack the armor plating of a snake, why weren't you just punching it?
It seems like the punches don't really work. Remember, because he was punching the dog and it wasn't really doing anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Seems like they don't really work.
That's weird.
Maybe you have to be, like,
well,
really,
you know, he did do
strong.
Maybe, but he also did do that weird little, like, glow up thing for a second.
Oh yeah, he did do.
Maybe there was a level up. Maybe it was a temper. Maybe it was an ability.
Maybe it was.
Maybe he has an ability that does an ability score increase.
And maybe, like, there is, like, a level of strength you have to be.
That could be it. That could be it.
Because, like, you know, maybe, like, if you went back and punched the dog now, it's like skull would just implode.
That'd be cool.
So,
that'd be hilarious. I think he's got a shop inventory. We even that's gonna be nuts.
Crazy.
I know.
That's like,
what's he gonna buy? Where are the items coming from? Who knows?
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, where are the items coming from? Also, that is even crazier. I wish a video game existed where you could just click open the shop.
Yeah, instead of having to go find a guy,
yeah,
like, hey,
what?
hey, buy my stuff. It's like, no, having an infinite inventory, and he's getting gold out of it too.
Sick sword,
dude. That thing is awesome.
Yeah, super cool. But which only implies cooler weapons to come.
Yeah, he just got that sword too by, like, defeating the boss. Yeah, so it means, like, there's probably a new weapon after every boss.
Yeah, looting, a lot of looting.
Oh, I really actually love. So so far, the way they're showing, how do I explain this? The, like, power differential scale in this world with the different color names. That is cool. Going to be so helpful in the future.
Well, that's why I was, like, interested, because you never looked at the monster, so I'm like, does it only work when he's in the dungeons?
It's a good question. I don't know.
Because it didn't show it on that monster, unless they were just, like, didn't feel like showing it, but I thought it would show on the one that he threw the sword at.
That's a good question. I feel like it maybe, I don't know. We did not see it on screen. My only thought of why maybe he could just see. Yeah, maybe he could just see it.
He did.
Because we just didn't show it because, like, yeah, he made a comment about it and he knew that he could just break the defenses if he did this. So, like, maybe he could see it.
Yeah.
And, like, because he knew that it was weaker.
Yeah, he said it.
Maybe it's I don't know. Maybe he could see it and they didn't show it to us, or maybe he has, like, something that because, like, I don't know. Rather, depending on what this all is, maybe there's a difference between when you go into a dungeon and when you're in the real world. Like maybe the skill overlay translates differently. Doesn't look like it does, but like maybe he could just like maybe when he's in the dungeon, he can see what the level is, and when he's out of it, he can just feel what the level is. You know,
his perception was like a big thing, which is really cool.
I love the way they did that. With his eyes lit up. I'm loving everything they're doing with the power system.
The light up is awesome.
It's the best.
And I will say too, well, I did like the dungeon break. I thought that was really cool. That was really cool to see how it works. You'd think in a town where there's tons of people, maybe they're all in raids, I guess. Yeah. Maybe they're not, but there's tons of people who are like good levels. They could get somebody, but no, they just got a bunch of nobodies.
Yep, bunch of dorks, gooners who are just hanging out.
It's like also like, how is there not a group of people who are like the military squad?
Yeah, how is there one that's not just their job? You're right.
The dungeon breakers or something like that. That'd be cool name.
That'd be
yeah, but like they're there just for like in case of dungeon breaks.
Yeah, they don't go on raids. They're just they made it to a certain level and they're just stationed there. Yeah, exactly.
That'd be a cool show actually.
That'd be a really good show.
Yeah, dungeon breakers. Or something
that'd be a really good show.
Or cool. That'd be cool.
Let's give Crunchyroll a call.
That'd be a cool mini campaign.
I'm fine with that. That'd be cool. That'd be dope. That'd be really dope. That'd be really, really dope. That'd be fun.
Anyways, but yeah, that was.
I do a lot of role playing with that.
Yeah, that was awesome, and I don't really have much else to say about it.
I mean, it was a grinding episode, so it's like he broke through his emotional trauma. He started to look a lot like the character he's going to on the.
He did. They showed he's like more jacked.
Oh, that was there's unnecessarily showed. Yeah, his bicep was like that's cool. I don't want that, but okay. I wish I could just put skill points into my level, into my strength. That'd be so cool.
Once again, steroids.
But yeah, so that was that. It was a good episode. It was a good grinding episode. We saw a lot of progression, and we got a lot out of the way. I'm really pumped for next episode.
Yes,
as always.
Yes, very excited. Now on to our next anime, Shangrila Frontier season
1.
Yes.
Yeah. They never did a split season. I thought they were going to, and they didn't. I was lied to by a Facebook ad.
Thank God that Facebook ad lied. Because this show is awesome.
This is one of the coolest bosses I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. I think we put Solo Leveling first because I think it's going to be the best show of the season. This is my favorite show of the season.
Yep. I agree with that. Yep. Shangri-La Frontier is nutty.
It's so fun.
It really is. And all the items and everything they whipped out this episode was like porn. It really is.
It's
Weatherman, the Tomb Guard, is a badass villain.
Oh,
this guy is so cool. I love his moveset. I love how it's themed. I love how he's an undead. I think it's all so cool. His armor, his phases. Whoever made this show should make a video game about this. They should make the actual video game because this is so cool. When they were just going through the phases of them like swapping out, swapping in, swapping out, swapping in, revive. It's like, this is the most put together dungeon party ever.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sure there's professional WoW groups out there that are this good. But like, holy moly, these guys know what they're doing.
Oh yeah.
I was so impred. And she spent so much
idiots.
They're still idiots.
That's my favorite thing about it.
The faces in this episode got me every time. When Weatherman did the Nimbus fist or whatever, and he was just like, "Yeah, I have no idea how to dodge that."
Yeah,
and I was like,
which also that was her fault.
Yeah, she should have told him that. Yeah,
later in the episode, she's like, "You just got to get behind him." I'm pretty sure you could have got behind him. He has that like I can't remember the name of the move, but it's really cool.
Is it Flash Step? No, it's
that's what you have, isn't it?
Here's what I have. Yeah. Whoops. No, it was.
It's like called.
So it is something with an S.
Short blast or shock blast or something like that. I really want to know.
Yeah, it's Shutter. No,
it's really unimportant.
It really is, but I don't know. Whatever. He had a lot. We saw a lot of abilities of his use this episode. What his hand-to-hand combat one was, I was not expecting that.
That was awesome. Luck punch or whatever.
Oh, that was so cool. He disarmed the villain or the boss. But of course, the boss had almost an even cooler martial ability, or just like, I have weather beat down abilities too. That was it was chef's kiss, so good. But when he hit him when he hit Weatherman with his own sword, I'm just like, this episode was not all over the place. It was just a pure perfect fight that was going on. I can't believe how much money this chick spent.
Dude, she has so much money. Like she still has a lot, right?
No, she spent all of her fortune.
Really? That was 30 million?
When she did the scales, she dumped everything else into that. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I don't think you had to put items into it.
But she spent her whole fortune on.
Oh, yeah, she did, yeah. I mean, it would make sense. It was
Yeah, I think she wiped. I think she made a comment. She wiped herself out on this one.
This stupid wiki page has like every other ability he has except for that one. Regardless.
Yes.
Regardless. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I believe that. I mean, she like what? So she spent. How many did she get? So they each had 4 of the thing, right? They each have 4 of those, and so that'd be a total of 12. So that's.
And it costs like
70 million. 70 million.
Yeah.
Because they reached 4 million.
Yep. Yeah.
So that's 70 million right there alone, and then she spent 100 million.
Yeah.
Because that's what's 30 millions of
And then
items.
she dumped, and then all the other stuff.
However,
she dumped into the scales.
Worth, that ability is cool as hell.
When she leveled them up, it was nuts.
She had 300 points to use.
I know.
And she hasn't even used them all. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh yeah, she has not. Oh, I didn't know.
She only used like 50 to each. Or something
oh.
She was like,
no, she had 100.
100 each. No, she had 100. She had 300 to use. Look,
are you sure? I'll double check that. But are you sure about it? Because she said it was 100,000 milli, whatever their money system in that game is, and she had 100 point for every 100,000 you got.
Yeah, she had
1.
She had 30 million in there.
Okay, all right.
Let me look it up.
Look it up.
Keep talking about the show.
Well, just pull the episode and pull it up.
Okay,
all right. I thought you were back to the wiki page. Anyways, the scales that this girl was incredibly, Pentagon was incredibly put together this episode. She went around and bullied everyone she needed to get those scales at some bank guild, which was like, okay, cool little lore we didn't need. I love it. This could have just been an item.
I know, but it was super cool.
It was awesome. It's awesome. They keep building this world, and it's a video game world, and it's awesome. She actually had to convince people to give this to her. And then she went around to each town and bought all the orbs on her own, which I'm just like, she's really shelling out the brunt of it. I love when she called them thieves when she gave them the ability score increase. It's like, she called, so take this, you thieves. And because like pretty much she spent all of her money on it. So she's like, here you guys go, enjoy it. And I did it, and it did almost nothing for the monk. Poor kid.
It did literally nothing.
It did literally nothing. It's like, this horse is just too much. Oh, that was another dude when they summoned when he.
Oh my god!
When he went into phase 2 and he summoned the horse. That is, whenever I play a paladin again, that's pretty much going to be the animation I use when I describe how I summon my steed, because I always have summoned steed with my paladin. It was awesome. It was it was like the best animation they've done yet with the show.
No,
it's like
really
this, that was the coolest magic circle ever.
The well, he's undead, but the cyborg like aspect of him is so cool.
I know, yeah. That's part of that whole divinity story, that technology divinity storyline thing they got going on. One of the big faction things.
300 total points.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Never mind. Regardless, she has no money left. But
yeah, she didn't say. Yeah, she literally just. It was in that. It was actually. She goes. It was really funny because it's the both things. She goes. All of my savings, 300 points.
I was like, I liked how both of them were just blown away by how much money she had too.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, wow, nice.
So would I be. I mean, she probably stole it all from people from player.
Probably, yeah. She's a player killer.
Yeah, but who cares? She's super hot.
Yeah. But still, that was when the horse came in and the monk kid. Kitetsu, I don't know his name.
The pro gamer.
Which is like, this is bigger than I thought it was.
Yeah.
This is a dump truck with hooves. I was like, oh, yeah, it is, buddy.
And I love how she's like, well, you played that one game, blah, blah. And Soraka's like, I've never heard of that game.
I know. It's like, stay focused.
I just love that.
That was her message to him the entire time. It's like, stay focused.
I love when he's like, she's like, strap on or something. And he's like, strap on. I got a great idea.
I know.
And I was actually like, ooh, I wonder what that's going to be. Maybe
yeah.
it's like some video game move or something. And then it cuts over. He's just caught.
He just tied himself to it.
Like, that was your great idea. It is a great idea.
It's working. It's working. I like how he was maniacally laughing while it was happening too. Just like, ah. It's like, that was great. This is awesome. And it made it all the way to the third phase there.
I know, and then it cut.
Which I was so mad when it cut. When she threw the holy water on him, I was like,
yeah. That was like specially made from whatever. I wish I could remember the name. The person.
Some saint.
Yeah, I was like, what? I was like, this game is so interesting.
It's got so much going on.
The lore is so interesting.
Dude, there are times where I wish I could read. I always wish I could read another language, but Japanese especially. Because when she was just scrolling through all that list of items, I was like, what are all those? What are all those? I can't read those. You're not giving me subtitles. What are the subtitles?
What are they saying?
I need to know, man. But no, this fight was it was out of control. I really like Weatherman. Like, I really like. I like him more than the wolf that popped up. A lot more.
Oh yeah, until we see like if the wolf has like.
The wolf's got to do something really cool to be Weatherman right now.
If the wolf has like conditional thing like phases too, then I'll see what those phases were. It would be cool because it's like always called a lichen, and it would really be kind of cool.
Yeah, like a gun. Maybe make some Naku transform.
I was saying maybe that'd be kind of, or it transforms.
Ooh, that'd be kind of cool.
Into like
That'd be kind of cool.
like
I don't know.
Forsaken Knight or something like that.
If it turned into, if it picked up like armor and became like humanoid form, I'd be down with that.
Yeah,
that'd make it cooler. That would make it cooler. I agree with that one.
Would be cool.
But whether I'm on the Tomb Guard right now, his feet is stupid. But everything else, he's so cool.
He's just way cooler because like a wolf is just a wolf. Like,
it is a wolf. But this guy,
the voice acting for it is awesome. The sound effects and
insta kill lightning.
That lightning pretty much chain lightning. That was freaking awesome. Yeah, it's great. It's just, this show is so much fun. If you're not watching it, watch it.
Yeah, I can't wait for
people are watching it.
The real blades, which
is good.
Yeah, that is really good. This show, I want the show to do really well.
Also, in everything, let's just get rid of durability in weapons.
I know, it's so stupid.
Both
solo leveling and this had that.
Yeah, well, it's just like a lot of things have it. Maybe I should add it to my D&D campaign. No, I'm just kidding. I would hate that every second.
So boring.
That'd be so stupid.
So boring.
That'd be so stupid.
I don't want to keep track. I can barely keep track of the inventory that I have. I can't keep track of the quality of the weapon in my inventory.
I don't do it with arrows, but every once in a while I'll do it with arrows. You're supposed to be in D&D, like every time like someone shoots an arrow, you're pretty much supposed to make them roll to see if it breaks or not. And I'm like, who cares?
Yeah, that's
it's
boring.
Like you'll see DMs like, oh, did you go back and pick them up? You didn't say you picked them up. It's like, what? Are we really role playing people picking up arrows?
Yeah.
Like, let's just like assume your party's not idiots.
Yes. They're
idiots in other ways, but not that way.
But not in recovering our inventory.
Especially because like everyone who plays D&D plays video games. They know to like go pick that stuff up.
Yes, facts.
But anyways, great show, awesome. Can't wait for next week. Next week's gonna be I feel like next week is gonna be so great for all three of the shows.
Phase 3, get an insta kill scream. Oh.
Yeah, but I mean for all the shows, I think next week's gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
because then we go into Mashle season
2.
Yes, oof, this show is so good. I love
bing,
this show.
bong, bong, bing,
Bing,
bong, 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 bong. But what
bong.
a good opening. Never skipping that opening. No, it's so good. This was, once again, it was just another great Mashle episode. I was riding the bike while I was watching this one, and I was dying laughing on the bike. I think when the neighbors might have come downstairs to actually do laundry, and I was laughing so hard. I was like, oh, I hope they're not hearing this.
They probably were.
They probably were. But because this was hilarious. Just
what makes me funny about it, when I was doing this like yesterday, I need to pump myself up, so just to pump myself up before every single squat thing, I had to like stand over the weights. I'm like, yeah,
nice.
You can do it. You can do it. And then I was like, I really hope they don't walk by while I'm just dancing in front of them like
so many times.
But go on.
Yeah, it was just great from start to finish. I don't know. My biggest question this episode though, and it's a really big question on a lot of levels. Why the hell is Finn in this competition?
He put himself there.
I don't know why he did this. This was such a bad idea for him.
Funnier.
No, it's great for us, the viewer, 100%. Finn is useless in this situation.
I know.
I don't know why he did this to himself.
Well, he's not useless because they definitely needed him now.
Well, yeah, yes. Now they're separated.
I love when Mash first broke it, and he's like, "These are really slippery," and Finn just like, and then Dot immediately breaks it. He's like, "These are really slippery."
When Mash broke it, I was like, oh no. When Dot broke it, I was like, oh.
You felt so bad for Finn.
I literally felt bad. I'm like, another reason why I was like, Finn, why did you do this to yourself?
Yeah.
You shouldn't be here.
Yeah. And I also agree with Finn, though, when he's like, why did they put us on teams if they were just going to separate us?
Yeah.
It's like, what is
That's a dumb idea. It was a dumb idea.
Mash is going to be running as fast. So, the next episode's called, like, Finn, Ames, and
Dream or something.
And the friend.
The friend, yeah, sure.
So,
yeah.
I'm assuming the friend is
Dot
Mash.
or Mash.
Oh.
It seems like they're doing a Dot Finn.
That was nice.
I really just like, he showed up. It's like, I'll help you out.
And bleeding.
You're bleeding from the head. I'm better than you.
I didn't like how he admitted. He was like, balloons and explosive management. I got lucky on that one.
Oh, yeah, that's facts. Yeah, that's really good. I mean, obviously, Mash gets through every situation on his own, no matter what. He probably would have. He can literally beat up the unbeatable anti-magic monsters. But
it seemed like, that's what I was confused about, because like he could, and then it seemed like he couldn't, because they insta-heal.
Yeah, I think he just decided that this wasn't gonna be worth my time, sort of thing. He probably could have kept beating on them, but it'd be one of those things where it's like, if it insta-heals every time you beat the crap out of it.
How do you insta-heal your head getting ripped off?
How do you heal your head getting ripped off?
Yeah, because he could have
magic.
He could have done that.
Magic.
Yeah, I guess magic.
Magic.
True.
It insta heals. It's they were phantoms technically.
Oh, that's true.
Solid phantoms. So like they can just regen.
They're really cool. They're really.
All it was a great idea. It was a great idea. They're just monsters that magic put together to be anti-magic.
Yeah.
Which that better be a frontline assault weapon in magic wars in that world.
Because
that's ridiculous. But Mash on this level, he gets rid of the situation. He kind of got lucky with the Shrinker Dinker guy because like
I like that guy.
I don't know if Matt should have been like looking at that balloon for a long time before he figured out
He
what
would
to
have
do.
set the alarm off 1,000 times.
Oh, a million times. Yeah, a million times. But he probably would have just ripping the balloon apart,
Yeah.
but still.
I like that kid. I love the first time Mash sets it off. The kid's like, ah, and Mash is like, we really messed up there. He's like, we?
Yeah, I know. I love the animation when it's like, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away.
I love the sneak thing they were doing. And then when Mash like trips, these guys like, and then he's just like, it's Mash's face. Yeah, it's his face there. He's just like straight pan face. I was like, and then they're just like, safe.
I know. Those guys were I've leave it to this show, leave it to most anime, but this show to make me like a character instantly. Because I was like, oh, this Mash getting, when Mash first got hit with the shrinking magic, I was like, what is this?
Yeah,
Who's attacking Mash right now?
That's what I thought
but it's
too.
actually just Rain's friend, and he's like, just wants to see what Mash is all about and all that stuff. He's a super nice guy.
I know. And then the worst guy.
That's the stabby guy in the opening, right?
I
It's like,
know.
you piece of crap. You beat him up for no reason.
They really did.
Just to be a jerk.
Did love when he goes to throw water in Mash's face. Water in Mash's water in Mash's face. And I was like, what a jerk. I was like, wondering what Mash is going to do about this. And then he instantly catches it and turns it into a protein shake. Or he calls like I can't remember what he called it.
Muscle shake.
A muscle shake.
Yeah, it was a muscle shake. Yeah.
And everyone's like, a protein shake.
Yeah.
But I just love it. That scene.
I died laughing.
I laughing too because I think it wasn't Finn. It might have been Finn. I can't remember exactly, but it was like the disrespect. Like they like pointed out how disrespectful that was. Then I was like, yeah.
It was so that was just. I thought Mash was gonna kill that guy right there for a second, but then he made the protein shake. He was like, "Oh, Mash, you're so cool."
Yeah. He's like, "You got to keep it on a routine."
Yeah. Mash breakdancing though.
Oh, that's
is something that we require in the show from now on. I want a canon at the next at the Wizard Ball that they're going to do. I'm sure that he can break dance.
Yeah.
I want that to be his dancing style.
Awesome.
All of the audience faces when they were just like, "What? Is he break dancing?" What the hell?
I like how their faces got
smaller. It's smaller and smaller. It's like, he's a living weapon.
I
would be, and I love it because so many characters in like Black Clover don't understand. It's like, oh, he doesn't use magic, but he could still kill any one of us. Let's be scared of that.
Yeah.
And it's like, thank you for once. One of you people being like, yo, this is a problem. This is a problem for us. Oh boy, we don't need this here.
Yeah, just the regulars are like, and obviously like this whole high up magic people are like that one guy's like he's like you're weaker than me, and I did like Mash. He's like I have not found yet anyone stronger than me.
I know.
And then he's like, what is strength? Because I mean like in the concept of the point, I understand exactly what Mash is saying. He's like I'm physically stronger than you. That guy's saying he's more magically stronger than everyone else because that's how the strength is determined in that world.
Yes.
So like I do like how Mash broke his brain on that one.
Yes. This was a peak episode for Mash breaking his brain.
I love when they're explaining the rules and Dot's like, "You're messing up our captain." First of all, why is Mash the captain?
Finn
should be the captain.
Finn should be the captain, but Finn's a coward.
I know he's a coward, but he's way smarter than both of them. Both of them combined times 1,000.
Both of them already set their team back by like 2. Idiots. It's super slippery. Mash, I've watched you take a stick and spin it on stone and turn it into fire. You definitely have the grip strength for this.
I thought Mash was going to catch it and go, psh.
Yeah, that'd been good. That'd been funny. That'd been funny. It's like, it slipped. But it was all the episode where he was just like, everyone kept trying to give him instructions. Even the Shrinky Dink guy was like, here are my instructions. Mash was like, I loved the animation when they were doing the heartbeat sensor for his brain.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, I'm here.
I did love that. I did love how everyone did just re-explain the thing though.
Oh yeah, yeah. Smash things. Yeah. I actually thought what I thought was gonna happen when he got the crystal was after they told him smash crystal, that he was just gonna break his crystal instantly. I thought that was gonna be what he was gonna do. But it's all right.
I like this way better because I love when they were praying over it and then they're like, "Don't worry, Finn," and they're like. He's like, you guys seem like you should have more remorse.
Yeah. Oh no. Also, when they were praying over it and they said, "Team Blue's first 2 crystals, lifespan 23 seconds."
That was great.
Oh my goodness. This tournament arc's awesome. This tournament arc is already awesome. Yeah. I knew it was gonna be good. It's already awesome.
I'm really interested because Lance is on that team with the weird music guy, so I'm like really interested to see how Lance is.
I don't know what's gonna happen with that. Yeah,
in the weird frog-looking dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's really interesting. I felt really bad about that. I was like, dang.
Yeah.
I'd be so mad.
They should be able to pick those teams. Like, what is this?
But even if they could, like,
I guess it was only 3 to a team.
It's only 3 to a team.
That's unfortunate. Kick Finn off the team.
Probably.
Yeah, probably the better chance.
Except for,
I'm sure he's gonna watch as he has like some god tier magic. He's just like too scared to use.
He's Rain's brother.
I know. Watch as he has he just has to he's ready to unlock his second line already or something like that. And I'm just like, okay, cool. Then you're cool.
Like, the writer
Finn, you're so good. This is why I don't understand the opening just a little bit because they have. I know. Oh, what's the girl's name? It's been so long.
Lemon.
Lemon. I know Lemon is watching, but they have in the opening they have her and Finn in the arena just watching Mash beat people up, and like that makes sense because those two are the spectators. Finn should be in the stands with her, being a spectator. I love Finn. Well, I'm not shitting him that, but he should not. I would not. You're smarter. You're smarter than this, man, to put yourself in this situation. You're smarter than this. You're smarter than this.
Maybe you got forced into it. Or something.
Maybe.
Maybe they're like, because they're all idiots.
We have maybe we say the extra
more numbers.
Yeah, maybe we have the extra coins. Here you go.
Yeah, more numbers, and we have a better chance. I don't know. I'm excited.
But now he's alone.
The writer knows what he's doing because I want to see Finn's magic so bad, and
not showing it to us.
He won't show it. And I feel like we're not gonna get it in this tournament either.
Probably not.
I really do hope it is like God tier.
Me too.
Like it's just like when he finally does it, he's like, I'd be like, oh. And then only reason I hope it's God tier is the Mash would just be like, why weren't you doing that all the time?
I know.
Yeah.
I've taken a lot of punches for you, man.
I'm excited for next week for all three of the anime.
Yeah. Once you catch up on One Piece too, maybe even next week you'll probably be able to do it.
Actually, I want to talk about one thing real quick. Spoiler alert for One Piece fans. Obviously, spoiler alert on all the anime we talk about, obviously, but you need a little extra one for One Piece.
No holds barred.
I was watching today. Buggy is an emperor of the
sea. Yes!
Oh my god!
The clown jester of the sea, Buggy, baby!
God. I was
so happy about that. I know. I knew it when I saw when they announced it. I was like, he's gonna love this. He's gonna love this.
Died, and I love it's like not even talked about.
No,
when they give the emperors of the sea, they're like red hair shit. No, first they do Buggy actually. They're like Buggy or whatever his full name is, and then they're like Blackbeard, red haired Shanks, and then like no one talks about it. I was like, whoa.
Who's the most important one? This is more important than Luffy. He was already a fifth emperor of the sea. He was gonna make it.
Yeah.
Talk about Buggy.
Yeah, why?
Dude, when you find out how he is an emperor of the sea, it's hilarious.
Oh, I'm excited.
You're gonna enjoy it.
Also, the episode I ended on, Shanks literally goes, he's like, oh, it's about time we go get it. The One Piece. And I was like, dang, can you slow down? Wano just ended.
I know.
Actually, you know what? Wano didn't even end.
Yeah, Wano was still...
You get one episode of them like kind of celebrating.
Yep.
Kind of, because they still had the Navy Admiral going off.
Oh, that's right.
But like, there's been no break in this show.
No, not a one. And then Shanks is now after Luffy and his team have finally gotten, 2 of the road poneglyphs?
Did they get them all?
3 of the road No, because Big Mom didn't have 2. She had Zoe's and hers. So they have 3 right now. They're missing one.
What was the one they read at Zoe?
Okay, so remember there was one at Zoe.
Yes.
And what's his name? I think Peckham's brought it to Big Mom, or Jinbei gave it. No.
No, they read one at Zoe.
They do. That one ends up at Big Mom's place. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Because I thought that too. And I thought this is the last poneglyph. But they actually talk about it in the show too. There's still one more out there.
How did it end up at Big Mom's place?
I think is it Peckins? Well, who was the lion guy?
Is it when they stole Sanji?
Maybe. I don't remember. I think they gave it to her in tribute, maybe?
Who?
The animals?
When?
Isn't the lion guy, doesn't he work for her?
Yeah, but he's Peckham? They never did that.
Regardless. Okay, regardless.
Is this a theory, or do you actually know this?
I know they need one more poneglyph. They talk about it in the show.
Did they get the one in Wano? Because the one Robin read so far was...
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Yes, they did, because she gives copies of it to the other 2. I forget where it is.
No, because I'm trying.
But they do find it. You haven't. I don't think you've gotten to the episode or they've found it yet.
I don't remember. But anyways,
they're still in Wano right now, right?
Yes.
You haven't gotten to it yet.
Yeah, I found out that one guy with the long mask is
Momonosuke's granted.
Odin's dad. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I was trying to remember Odin's name. I was like, that was pretty cool. He had so much shame. That was pretty cool. Actually enjoyed that. That was a nice plot twist. I'm just trying to remember when that poneglyph would have left, unless Gang Benji got it. But why would he give it to Big Mom?
I know they need one more poneglyph. That's what I thought it was.
Peckham's, because Peckham's got shot up by Gang Benji.
Oh fuck! I don't remember that.
I don't remember that at all.
They only have 3 road poneglyphs. They talk about it in the show.
Do they need 4? Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I thought they only needed 3.
No, what?
Yeah, then they'd have Zoe, Big Mom, and Kaido's. That's the 3. If they need 4,
yeah, they've always needed 4.
Yeah,
I thought they
needed 3.
I thought they needed 4, and I thought that Big Mom had 2. Not including Zoe.
Big Mom had a red and a blue.
I thought she had 2 red at the... I'll wreck the scene. Maybe she did have red and blue. Maybe I'm forgetting. It's been a long... For me, it was like 6 years ago when I watched Whole Cake. So...
Was that 6 years ago?
Well, Wano started 4, so
yeah, that makes sense. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy to think.
Which is like,
Wano's
that's another thing that's getting me started in this Egghead arc. I'm just like, oh man, I just sat down and committed for another like 4 years, man.
I don't think AK is going to be that long.
Another 2 years, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet well, actually, no. Yeah, actually, Egghead itself won't be long, but Egghead is part.
Egghead's setting shit up, so.
Yeah, but Egghead is part of the...
That's going to be a long time.
Egghead is part of the final arc, so.
Egg.
So it's like it's kind of like
every time now that we're reviewing One Piece, now that we're reviewing One Piece, every episode we're gonna hear you say egg.
Hey, people know what I mean. People know what I mean. People know what I mean.
Egghead.
People know what I mean.
I know they know what you mean.
You call soda pop, so I don't want to hear it.
Well, that's correct way to say it.
That's
anyways.
No,
so
but the one thing is because that's part of the final excerpt. Because I think it's more like Punk Hazard is to Dressrosa.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
which is all technically it's always fun to think about when this all when Wano all started, but it kind of started. You could either say it started all the way back in Thriller Bark when Zoro got Shisui, or it really started in Punk Hazard pretty much when the alliance was formed.
That's true. I mean, like it actually like started like when they went to Wano, but
well, yes, but like. The whole build up to Wano, the whole Wano storyline technically starts. Yeah, well, they do that. They show all the scenes of when they're going through things.
Yeah.
But it starts all the way back in Punk Hazard, which was so long ago, man.
That is really long ago.
That makes me feel old.
That is really long ago. I'm excited though. I was like, when Wano, technically I'm still in Wano. It hasn't ended. But when the fight ended, I was like, ugh. Now they celebrate. I was like, geez, calm down. You're just getting right back into it. And there's no slowing at all.
Yes.
I was like, this is exciting.
Yes. So, yeah.
Hate Robin's outfit in Egghead. I hate it. Put on pants.
Yes, please. Thank
you. That is ridiculous.
Oh, it is ridiculous. Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
Especially since Luffy gets like an overcoat.
Yeah.
Like he gets like a heavy jacket. Like everyone gets all this cool stuff. Jinbei's outfit sucks. Really?
I didn't even look at it.
He has, well, no, it makes sense, but it sucks. He has, so like the lower half is like his kimono thing still. And he has just a Hawaiian shirt on top.
Oh.
So he's like a fat man at a Hawaiian resort.
Oh, no.
It's like, oh, Jinbei. And his shoes are dumb. But other than that.
He's wearing shoes?
They all get those boots. They all get these boots.
Oh, okay.
Because Punk Hazard had, not Punk Hazard. Egghead they developed these special like shoes.
Oh,
I think
okay.
they let you fly actually.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll start reviewing that more when I catch up. But
almost there.
I'm only 10 episodes behind exactly.
Which will be nothing.
Yeah, it's One Piece. So you'll skip. All right. Thank you, Normal Nerd Nation, for listening and maybe even watching another podcast episode. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, and Instagram. Davis is always posting hilarious memes on there.
Also, like and subscribe while you're at it, and leave a rating if you have some time. It helps people find the show.